Hello everyone, today we're going to look at a new palette that I made. It's a minute palette. It is with 12 colors, and I sometimes like to try small palettes like with small, less than a quarter pan, to take with me and to just play with it for a while. So it's very easy to take in my bag, and it's really nice. So let's watch the colors and then do some color mixing. The inspiration for this watercolor palette was the iron oxides from Daniel Smith, the yellow, the red and the brown, and I added some other colors to it. To them, I will write the pigment names and numbers later on. So we'll start with lemon yellow from Daniel Smith. All the colors are from Daniel Smith. It's a PY175. It's a cool yellow, and I love it a lot. It's a color that I use a lot in many of my palettes. Next is Deep Scarlet from Daniel Smith. It's I think PR175, and it will be my scarlet in this palette. Very beautiful, warm earthy red. Next will be Quinacridone Coral, which is another color that I really love. It's both warm and cool, so I put it as my mid-red. When it's in mass tone, it is warm, and when it's diluted, as you can see here, it's cool. It's a very beautiful color. It's PR209. Let's put a bit more. Yeah. Next color will be Quinacridone Fuchsia from Daniel Smith. It's my cool red in this palette. It's almost a green violet color. It's a very beautiful, and it's PR202. It's a color I don't use a lot because it's a bit it's not transparent as the usual quinacridones. It's more opaque, and you can see it's warmer in mass tone and cooler, like a violety color when diluted. Next color will be Ultramarine Blue. I put it here. Another very useful color, PB29, and of course it's a very good mixing blue. And as you can see, I go here in this palette with a split primary palette, like warm and cool colors, and sometimes also the midtones. Next color will be a Phthalo Blue Green shade, PB15 column 3, and it will be my cool blue. Another blue that I love a lot. Next is pine tree, Christmas pine tree from, I think, from Daniel Smith. It was a limited edition color. It's a cascade green with the smell of pine. And yeah, I love it. Next will be the yellow iron oxide from Daniel Smith PY42. It's a very strong yellow ochre kind of color. It's quite yellowish, and you can see it's very bright for a yellow ochre. And it's granulating with a brown kind of granulation. Next is the red iron oxide, the transparent red iron oxide, another beautiful color from Daniel Smith that I love. It's one of the best mixing earthy reds that I know. It creates beautiful darks with ultramarine blue. Next is transparent brown iron oxide from Daniel Smith. It's kind of a burnt amber color. It's a very granulating brown, and also a very good mixing color for darks. Next will be a color that I usually don't put in a small palette, but I felt that I wanted it in this one. I was debating between Indian Red or Lunar Red Rock from Daniel Smith, but I decided on this one. So it's Naphthalmide Maroon PR171. I forgot to say that the red and the brown iron oxides are PR101's colors. And the last color will be Daniel Smith Lunar Blue. I was debating between this one and Lunar Black, but I felt that this is more special, and I wanted a color for Moody Sky. And I was debating between this and Sodalite, but decided on this one. So this is the palette. We'll let it dry, and then I will write the names and the pigments and do some color mixing. So the colors are almost dry, and you can see the beautiful Lunar Blue and Naphthalmide Maroon and these beautiful reds. So let's do some color mixing. I will move this a little bit. So the first colors I will mix are red iron oxide with some ultramarine blue, I think. No, with some phthalo blue. So let's start with this one. I will put some more red iron oxide. These are two very high tinting watercolors, and very beautiful, and you can see together they create beautiful greens. Put a little bit more of the iron oxide, and beautiful interesting olive greens, beautiful browns, like olive browns. Very beautiful combination. And now we will take the red iron oxide, just move it a bit, and mix it with the ultramarine blue to create a beautiful dark. And you can see I can make kind of a indigo or a really black, or some more browns, like real mid-tone browns maybe, or chocolate browns. Put a bit more ultramarine so you'll see the black that we can make. A moment. And you can see it here, like a more neutral black and then a warm black. So it's very beautiful. Now mix the brown iron oxide, pure 101, with some ultramarine to create neutrals. And you can see you can create also some neutral blacks and grays with this combination. So let's move a little bit this one to look at it. So next combination, I'm wondering, maybe I will try the Cascade Green. Put too much on my brush. With the quinacridone fuchsia. I want to see if we can make some beautiful violets or some neutral tints with this combination. You know, it will create beautiful violets, but I don't see yet a quinacridone pink. Let's put a little bit more. No, it doesn't create a neutral tint. It creates something close to it, but not a neutral tint. It's very interesting. Next, I wanted to use the quinacridone coral with the Luna Blue. It could be an interesting combination. Yeah. It creates some more kind of I don't know, it's a warm violet, if I can say so, and it's beautiful. Let's try the Luna Blue with the yellow iron oxide, and it creates a very earthy red and yellow. Let's put a little bit more. And beautiful, very muted greens. Yeah, it's very nice. Let's move a little bit. A mix that I also wanted was the coral red with the red iron oxide to create some kind of a queen sienna, and maybe a bit of the yellow. Yeah. and a bit of the red iron oxide. Yeah, it's very, very nice. Let's add a bit more lemon yellow. Yeah, it's quite beautiful. Then I wanted to mix deep scarlet with ultramarine blue to see what kind of darks it makes, but it looks like it makes a beautiful, interesting maroons. Let's put a little bit more, and very nice violets and purples. Yeah, it's quite nice. And what else? I wanted Phthalo Blue green shade with the yellow iron oxide to see turquoises and greens. Yeah, and they're very beautiful. Very beautiful granulating turquoises and greens, and it's a great combination. And maybe I have one more place for these. I'm not sure what to put. Maybe naphthalide maroon. Yeah, with some don't remember the name, with the cascade green or the pine Christmas pine tree. And yeah, it seems like it could create a good neutral tint color. Yeah, let's put a bit more. Yeah, it creates a really good neutral tint. It's really, really interesting. So that's all. We'll write the mixes and then we'll wrap up this video. So the colors are almost dry and they look a bit different here, but they're very beautiful. I really love the kind of Queen Sienna with the PR209, PY42, PR101 red iron oxide and PY175. It's a really beautiful Queen Sienna kind of color, and this neutral tint of the naphthalide maroon and the pine tree. And yeah, I also like the other mixes, like the lunar blue with the queen napradon color, the phthalo blue green shade with the transparent yellow iron oxide, and transparent yellow oxide with the lunar blue. Really beautiful mixes. And of course the darks that you can mix with the PR101s and PB29. So that's all for today. I hope you liked the video. Have a wonderful time and happy painting. Bye.